Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Going to read through the full article. It is pretty short. There's a link in the description. Headline tells us really the bulk of what's happened here. A Florida couple keeps their adopted 13-year-old son, 13-year-old boy, locked in a garage for 5 years. Actually, the article says at least 5 years. So let's have a read through. A Florida couple has been charged with aggravated child abuse after a runaway child investigation revealed evidence that they had been physically abusing their adopted 13-year-old child. Jupiter Police, I guess Jupiter is a part of Florida, said they were called to a home in the Egret Landing community about a 13-year-old runaway on January the 30th. Tracy Ferreter, the mother, allowed one detective into the home, and he spotted an unusual 8-foot by 8-foot structure within the garage. So essentially a shed within the garage. Ferreter, the mother, told the detective it was used as an office and for storage space. She was talking out of her rear end. The detective noted that there was a doorknob and deadbolt on the structure's door, both locking from the outside. Okay, that's fair enough. That's what you do for sheds. A light switch was located on the outside wall as well. Inside the structure, the detective found a camera, a mattress, and a bucket. So that's kind of odd. The following day, detectives found the missing runaway at school, and they interviewed the child. Again, he's a 13-year-old boy. Here's a quote. As the ongoing investigation continued and numerous interviews conducted, it was determined that the 13-year-old has been physically abused and forcibly confined to live within the garage structure, this 8-foot by 8-foot shed, by his adopted parents, these two scumbags, Tracy and Timothy Ferreter. And as I mentioned, the article says since at least 2017, so perhaps beforehand. The child was allowed to attend school but was otherwise kept in the garage structure. The Ferreters brought meals to the child, and the bucket was the boy's bathroom. Thankfully, these two scumbag parents, adoptive parents, have been booked into the Palm Beach County Jail. 3 other children that were living at the home have been taken into custody with Child Protective Services. So the article's not telling us about what faces these two scumbag face. Oh yes, it does. They aggravated child abuse. Aggravated child abuse. So let's hope that the trial goes ahead. Seems like the police have the evidence. There's literally a structure within their garage. They would have full evidence of that. They've interviewed the boy. So, obviously I don't know what I'm talking about, but I can only imagine that a trial goes ahead and these two scumbags are jailed, I would hope. They're adoptive parents. They have multiple children in the home. Why? If this is how they treat their children, why are they being adoptive parents? Is it because they want to torture children? Is that it? Or is it for money? Is it for money? Do they get paid by the state? I think they do. I could have that entirely wrong, but I could well imagine that it's a monetary, financial motive they have to adopt children, and get paid by the state, and then treat the kids however the fuck they want. So let's hope that the trial puts an absolute end to that. I'm sure it will, and let's hope these two scumbags get exactly what they deserve, i.e. a very long prison sentence.